Wait. Okay, I'm figuring it out. Hey! Hey! Hey, y'all. This is Cindy. I'm the tireless tangler. I want to welcome you to the 100 Days of Zentangle Project 2021. Thank God I'm here with you today and not in charge of any serious machines or anything. So thanks for being here. All right, today we are doing a very cool tangle called FIFE. It is deconstructed by Zentangle's Molly Hollabaugh. That is Maria Thomas's daughter, Molly. Hang on just a second. I lost what was going on. Okay, I'm back. All right, thank you. All right, so what we're going to do is a version of FIFE, and Maria Thomas sort of did this, a version of this version. She did a variation of FIFE in the last project pack, wait, was it 12? I think this is from Project Pack 12, and she did this variation of FIFE where she did a see-through part, and she left these little petal things off. So we're going to do a variation of her variation, okay? And yeah. And we're going to sort of do this a little more traditionally, but with a few little twists. And we're also going to add some of this pretty metallic gold jelly roll, and we're going to have some fun. All right, so let's get started. I want to say hi to all of my Zenders in chat. Thank you guys so much for being with me today and every day, as always. So, hello, grüßt euch und hola to everyone in chat. Bonsoir to my oh God. See, these are the things I cut out when we're on a video. So, all right. So I'm going to be working on a Renaissance tile today, which is tan, and I'm going to be drawing with my 01 in brown. First, though, I'm going to use my white charcoal pencil, which I'll also be using, and a brown colored pencil. So I think I had a picture on the thumbnail, but these are the things that I'm using. This is a brown colored pencil. This is a Caran d'Ache Luminance, and it is a Pyline brown or something like that. Pyroline brown or something. And my metallic gold jelly roll, my white charcoal pencil from Generals, and again, yeah. All right, I'm going to shut up now and start drawing, and hopefully everything else will take care of itself. All right. So I'm going to use this because I think you guys can see this better. And I'm going to draw my squared off border, but I'm going to draw it in from the corners a little bit. So my space is actually going to be fairly small. Can you see this okay? All right. Okay, so I'm going to take my brown 01. I can't see what you guys can see right now, so let me... Why am I stuck with ads on my own channel? This is just wrong. All right, well, we'll catch up at some point. I hope. Give me a second, guys. I apologize. I need to be able to see what you are seeing so I can see. You know what I mean. Work with me. All right, here I am. I'm here. I'm skipping videos right and left here. Oh, here we go. All right, thank you guys. Thank you. Hi, Ren. All right, I'm back. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start by putting a dot, just a tiny little dot. I don't even know if you can see that. Teeny tiny dot in each corner. Right? And then I'm going to divide this space again with 2 more dots. And I'm going to do my best to get them right. But you know me, it's hit or miss. So this is my version of a square grid. Some people just go straight across. I have trouble with that because my dots always end up wrong. And here, there we go. And that's my square grid. I don't know that you guys can see that at all. Can you? I guess you can. All right. Now, FIFE is one of those original Zentangle patterns. This is actually one of the first original 102 patterns that they have published. Well, actually, they haven't published them all, but they give them to the CZTs. Anyway, this one is published, and it's on Tangle Patterns if you want to look at the step out. And what we're going to do is, a lot of you are going to be familiar with FIFE. It's a pretty standard grid pattern, but we're going to make a few adjustments so that we can do this variation with the see-through thing, okay? So what I'm going to do, the first variation I'm going to make is I'm going to draw these petal shapes in that I'm going to connect here. I'm going to draw these in very thin. Yeah. So nice and thin. I don't want them to take up much space. I have a tendency when I draw these to make them too fat. So this is always an issue for me. And I'm just going to connect going down each row or column, depending on the perspective that you're sitting at. With just these little rice shapes. Some of them are going to look longer than others, and it's going to be okay. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be great. I am a little frazzled today, so I've been trying to breathe. Here we go. Now I'm breathing a little bit better. Okay, now I'm going to turn my tile 90 degrees or however many, and I'm going to go back down the other way, but each one getting these thin little petal shapes. Oops. Or some of them are going to be bottom heavy. I'm sure equally as many will be top heavy. You know, go with what you like. That one was for you, Nancy. I know you're with me, sister. All right, you two frisky critters, settle down. Mommy is working right now. You need to be good. Oh, no wonder they're excited. My girl is here.
Yeah, I was out back for a minute, so that's probably...
Ah, that is okay. So Tori is here with us. I'll let you go. Hey, 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 settle down, little missy. Oh, nice. She is looking good. Just came from the gym. Oh, from work, sorry. That's right. Hey, oh, that little girl. She needs to go do her own thing. And I'm not talking about Tori, I'm talking about a little bit. Okay. All right. So when we're finished, everybody is saying hi to you and asking how you are doing.
The medication helps much better. Thank you.
She says the medication helps. She's doing much better. I can't make this turn the right way. Make this turn the right way. So I can see both the video and the, thank you. I'm technology disabled. All right. Okay, so we should have a grid that looks like this, okay? It's basically 3x3 boxes, however you want to look at it, okay? So now, normally in FIFE, what we would do is we would make a diagonal petal, which we are absolutely going to do, but it would be the same size as these two, or as these other four. And then we would make another one going behind, going the other direction diagonally, right? Well, since we want to, here's my example. Since we want to make these see-through, so it looks like we have two layers here, we are going to make these shapes a lot fatter, which is why I intentionally made these a lot more narrow. Does that make sense? Not at all? Good. Let's keep going then. All right. So I'm going to start now by, and this is me going this direction. You can turn it whatever way if you're a lefty. That is not a problem. All right. Or if you're ambidextrous or whatever. That's cool. So I'm going to make these really big and fat. And you may have to make some look like they're being drawn behind here. And I'm going to just keep going and doing this. I'm going to try to make a pleasing curve here. Well, trying to take my time. Breathe. Yep, drop your shoulders down. Gotta do what you gotta do to relax. That was a little awkward. It's gonna be fine though. I had plenty of awkward ones in my sample, and all you can see when you look at that is gold, pretty. So that's why we're gonna use gold, because it's gonna be pretty. There's not enough pretty in the world, I say. All right. Now, once we have this all set up with going one direction, whichever direction that is, we're going to come back and go the other direction and draw behind, okay? So we're going to draw another petal shape, but we're going to draw underneath or behind, make it look like it's drawn behind here. And we're going to try to point it. Oh, I forgot. I need to draw the inside part first. So, forgive me. I went out of order here. Let's first, I'm going to add an internal aura. And instead of instead of doing it the normal way, I'm going to sort of let these be echo auras instead, right? I just made that up. So instead of starting here and drawing around on the inside, I'm going to start at the point, make a little curve out, and a little curve in, right? Like that. It's just because that's what I want to do, but you can do it the other way. Whatever way makes you happy, makes you feel satisfied. Tori's making me laugh, so just ignore me.
I'm trying to drop something, but
Okay.
gone now.
All right, so I'm just going to draw this internal aura, echo aura. That's my word. Somebody write it down. Cindy came up with this on this date. All right. Let's finish these off. I really don't care. I'm just teasing about that. So Mari flat refused to brush his teeth before he left for school this morning. He said it doesn't matter. I'm wearing a mask. Nobody can smell it anyway.
You're gonna kill yourself.
And so
Toxins
I just sat there with my jaw hanging open, watched him as he left without brushing his teeth because yuck. So yeah. Been trying to decide all morning how to handle that. And I finally decided that the reason he is not brushing his teeth in the morning, this is my go-to. This is my go-to reason for everything is because of YouTube. Because YouTube is bad and it sucks their brains out. And I know how funny that is considering I'm live streaming on YouTube right now. But we're gonna move on from that. Um, oh my goodness. So I have decided that yeah, we're going to take a break from him watching YouTube. What he has been doing is getting up, and at 7 o'clock, he is allowed to ask me if he can get on YouTube, and if he's been a decent good boy, then he can do that. And so so he's been doing that, and I let him do that this morning. And I think, if he can't do his part and get ready for school and get that kind of thing done, then he doesn't need to be on YouTube in the morning. That's just how I feel about that. And if that makes my watch time go down, that's okay with me. I can live with it. Okay, so now that I have drawn in that internal aura, I'm going to do my drawing behind. And when I come here to this internal section, I'm going to make these lines, but draw behind these sections. Okay, let's do that again. So I'm going to make this curved rice shape, right? And every time I come to a line, I'm going to pick up my pen, skip to the other side, and so forth. What we call drawing behind. And same thing on the other side. Just pick up your pen when you come to the ink lines. And if you must make a mess, go ahead. This is going to be fine because I'm going to hatch right in here, so nobody's going to notice. All right. Once again, a nice curved line. Put in that rice shape. And if you don't have room to go all the way down, then don't. Just come to your line and stop. All right. as you approach this tangle, if you think about it, you can make each one of these strokes, as they're all the exact same stroke, you can make each one of these strokes the exact same way each time. And if you can approach it like that and do it like that, what you end up doing is focusing on each stroke of the pen. And that is where the Zen comes from, guys. It's that focus on each pen stroke, matching them up, lifting your pen, drawing behind, making your rice shapes, trying to keep that curve pleasing. Moving to the next one. Making your stroke the exact same way as you did the last square. Or whatever that is today, if Roseanne is in the chat. She makes me smile. So I am thinking that a nice long break from YouTube for Mari is going to be a good plan. Now, he may hate me forever on that, but I think he needs to be reminded that he is not in charge here, because he thinks he is. I'd like to say I don't know why he thinks that. Pretty sure it's because I'm a soft touch. And, you know, that's okay. I choose to be a soft touch. But I'm not a stupid touch. See, I'm making up vocabulary right and left today. All right, same way you've been making them. Same stroke. Ooh. That one didn't get much room. There. Okay, now, this is FIFE with a little see-through action here, right? And in the regular FIFE, you wouldn't have that, and all of your petal shapes would be approximately the same size, right? It works in a wonky grid also. Now, excuse me, I need to take a drink. My throat is bothering me. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Okay. So now you have an infinite number of things you can do with this. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to reproduce what I did here, more or less. So I'm going to continue on with this. But you can as well, you could make these ones that go behind. You could make these, do the inner auras on these as well, if that's what you wanted to do. And that might be an interesting look. I swear, it's impossible to do this without the phone. All right. Sorry about that. So, you may do as you wish. Now, in her video in the project pack, Maria Thomas did this where she inked on the top layer, if you will. She inked the backgrounds of that, and then she had, I'm trying to remember what she had in her background. Maybe nothing. I'm not sure. You would have to look at that video, and that video is linked under the name FIFE, F-I-F-E, on tanglepatterns.com. All right. So I'm going to continue and show you how I did this outer business. All right. It was actually Maria who showed me how to do that. So I'm going to try not to get too excited about that. All right. So I'm back to using my brown pen. And Maria started this part by adding some kind of triangle shapes where each one of these petals come together where our little dots were on our grid, right? And where you have these edges Just do the best you can. Now I'm also going to round here. You don't have to do that, but it's me, so it's going to happen. Remember, it's your art. You can do what you want. Well, that wasn't good, but it's going to be okay. You know why? We're going to fill that with gold jelly roll. So it's not going to matter.
Marty's phone's just a ringing.
It is. He does that to be irritating.
Or to feel important. Everybody wants to.
They do. They do. Say hi to everybody in chat. Hi, Carlito. And everyone else. All of the Zender gang. I haven't had a chance to get back on Facebook, but I will. I don't know if Nancy's in chat, but either way, I will. I'll get there. All right. Oh my goodness.
You laughing at me?
No, never.
Oh, I'm like, I'm trying to be silent.
That's okay. We're pretty informal here. And now, let's see, last side. Well, that one's kind of skinny and sad, but it's okay. Like I said, we're gonna love it anyway. And we're putting gold jelly roll over that, so it's not gonna matter. All right, so now we have these cool little triangular shapes drawn in. And here we're going to add, yes, you guessed it, an aura. Okay, now this first aura, I'm going to want to do pretty thin, pretty narrow.